Alright. I think we're fine. I will maybe lower the audio of the background music. Alright. Hello everybody who's coming into stream. I hope everything's alright. I think it is. So today we're gonna have, Golden versus MeatLovers, and, we're gonna start basically right now. You won't have to wait very long. Just making some last second arrangements, and I think we are good to go. Alright. Alright, in 10 seconds we're gonna start here. And here we go. Alright, so we have our first set of slasher here. Now, of course, not a super difficult set to play, but there are some technical things to know, especially around how to defend your teammates, weaker teammates like Jusakar, or even 2-time if we have a 2-time instead of a chance. Guest seems to be taking the first chase here. 2-time here for the support. Does kind of get looked at, and it's a bit too menacing. Ooh. A gashing wound is attempted, but sadly it's gonna miss, and Guest is gonna run away. It seems we're gonna switch the chase off to 2-time here, who should take a free hit. But Guest is here for the support, barely missing the hit, juking out the behead. An amazing start here for MeatLovers. And Golden is gonna be struggling a bit here, with only 2 minutes 15 left on the clock and no hits at all. We're going to need to start some snowballing, and we're going to see a nice collateral from the Jusakar, maybe a bit early, especially with Gashing or Raging Pace not being used for now. Slasher is probably going to hold the 2 survivors here, actually deciding to switch between to the 2-time instead of the Guest and the Jusakar. And I imagine 2-time is just going to take a very basic chase. Jusakar trying to shield right on time. But sadly, it's going to be a bit of an early shield, not going to do anything, and 2-time's going to be in trouble, needing some support from his team, their team, or otherwise they're going to die. That's a really nice beam again, and another gashing wound is going to be missed, and there's only a minute 10 left over, and we've only got 1 hit on the 2-time here, who has a very nice advantage. We're going to see another one coming through. The head sadly is going to miss, and we're going to go back to holding this wall here. Jusakar is going to try to support as much as they can, and we're going to walk. Maybe bait the 2-time into running into the slasher, and maybe a behead could come through here to end the chase and give the first kill to the killer. Another beam comes through, giving a speed up to the 2-time, and the survivalists are there for the body blocks after all the gens are done. Guest is also trying to help, and survivalists are going to start taking a few free hits. 2-time's only going to have 30 seconds to live, and ooh, this is going to be really rough for the killer, but 2-time's going to run a bit into the slasher, and Guest is going to be helpless, unable to do anything for a bit. The only person who can help right now is Jusakar, and we only have 20 seconds left over. The same mind game is attempted. It's going to work again. And Raging Pace is probably going to come out pretty soon here if it is available. We're going to see a nice dash into the double beam by Jusakar with only 10 seconds left. I think this should be a 0K. Gashing Wound's going to come out, but it's only going to be 70 damage. It's not going to be enough to kill the gas, and that's going to be a 0K for MeatLovers. Pretty good start for them. Alright, we're gonna go back to the team screen and we're gonna wait for the next game. we're gonna start pretty soon, guys. So of course, MeatLovers with a very nice start here. Gonna only have to get a single kill to get the win here, but I'm sure Golden could get the 1K also. We are probably gonna be starting here. Just give it a sec. Alright, and I'm gonna fix the things on the screen right now, but we are gonna go into the next round here of the slasher sets with Tora from MeatLovers on the killer. Gonna be looking for their first kill. We saw some survivors setting up at the start, like 2-time, and it seems that Guest is gonna be the first target once again. Pretty popular first chase here. Guest is pretty good and a pretty scary survivor to go against, especially with his shoves. Discard is also pretty scary because his support just makes all chases kind of really difficult for the slasher. And it seems that we are actually going to go for Dusakar, who seems to have made a huge mistake here. But Behead is going to come out and miss. And Dusakar is still going to be able, or still going to take about 26 to 28 damage with the bleed, which is a pretty rough start for the survivor team. But MeatLovers on the killer should be pretty happy about this beginning. 2-time is around, and Guest also helping. And we're going to see first Raging coming out here. And we're going to need some help for the Dusakar, who has pretty decent distance here. And should not actually need that much help, but 2-time should still sit around to try and bait the slasher. And it seems we're able to. And we're going to go for a stab here. And oh my god, an amazing block by Guest here, catching the slasher off in a perfect manner. And Dusakar is going to get their beam off just to try and slow down the killer a little bit, get some extra time. And it seems the killer's going to double back, but Dusakar's going to catch it out and go over to the shack over here. 2-time is going to be on the main building here, and Guest as well. Both here for the help that Dusakar needs. With only a minute left, everybody's already here. All the gens are already done, and it feels like this game's already finished, even though it just began. With only a minute left, we have 2 hits on the Dusakar, which is actually pretty promising, but the rest of the team can still help. We saw a really nice stun again from, oh my god, Guest, and now 2-time. Guest playing out of his mind, and 2-time also getting a nice stab right there. And it seems Slasher completely lost Dusakar. Oh no, actually, I lost Dusakar. And Slasher is going to keep committing Dusakar. Survivalists are doing an amazing job. The entire team is just there to body block, and oh my god, Guest almost getting a third punch with that block. Absolutely amazing plays here. 2-time's going to take a free hit, and I imagine that's going to be a dead Dusakar giving the point to MeatLovers, barely winning that set with 30 seconds left on the clock. And now we're going to see if Slasher can keep the game going and maybe get a few more kills. Now, of course, we're going to see a chase here on Guest, who's going to have taken 2 M1s. And, okay, 2-time's going to do a huge mess up, and that's going to be a second kill for MeatLovers. That's going to be 2 kills. That's already very bad for them. With only a minute left, Guest is going to struggle to survive here, and he's going to have to get a nice block if he wants anything to do to survive. But the Survivalist teammates might be able to help and body block for Guest here. We're going to see a Raging coming out, and a nice punch reaction from the Guest. 4th block this game. And again, we're going to go on this wall here. Maybe a mind game is coming out, but no, Guest seems to have good reactions. And the Survivalists are there to help. It seems 07 threw a clone or himself. No, it was a clone at the killer, trying to body block as much as he can. And I imagine another Raging is going to come out, maybe for the last second kill here on Guest. Guest might take an M1 here. No, we're seeing a Raging. And Guest, even with that amazing performance, could not save his entire team. And it's going to be a 2K for the Slasher. Amazing plays here by both teams, but especially by MeatLovers, who are going to go killer for the next set, which I will tell you exactly what the next set is right now. It will be a Noli set. Alright guys, we're gonna start pretty soon once again. Just making sure of a few things last second, and then we're gonna go. Alright, and here we go. MeatLovers on the killer once again, with Meat Kill on the Noli. That might be a banned skin. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to tune down the casting for a bit just so I can check this. No, all Noli skins are whitelisted. I am sorry for the slight silence here. We're gonna see, oh my god, as soon as I come back, we're gonna see a Void Rush getting the hidden. And ooh. Oh wait, no, all your self skins are blacklisted. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to end this match. Yeah, we're gonna have to restart this match, guys, I'm sorry. While we fix this. This probably won't be a penalty as it's a first time mistake, but it is still a mistake. Alright, we are gonna restart. Slight mistake from Meat Kill, but it is okay. We are not going to give a penalty because it is the first mistake. And we are going to start once again. Do disregard that last game. Alright. And here we go once again. This time Meat Kill on the Noli with a good skin. And we are probably going to see maybe a Void Rush at the start here. No, we're going to see... Okay, we're going to find 2-time, but not going to be committing him. Maybe looking for someone else, or committing them, sorry. And it seems to maybe be Noob. I doubt it, though. It seems Noli is just looking for someone. No, it is Noob, who's going to drink a Bloxy here. No, we're going to see a TP. I think we're just taking some chip damage on the Noob here. And maybe it will be 2-time after all. No, it seems to be Taff. Taff seemed to be the person that the Noli wanted the most. And now we're going to start the chase on Taff here. Pretty rough start for the Noli, taking a while to find his first target, but it should be okay. With a nice Nova here, that is sadly going to miss, but Taff will not be in a prime looping spot here. Going to be able to get the M1 after Taff runs away, and maybe another M1 here. 2 M1s coming out, and we're going to need some help from whichever survivor was picked for support, maybe an Elliot or a Builderman, if we want this Taff to survive. We're going to get our stamina back here. And it seems we have stamina back. Going for a Void Rush. Taff is going to move quite well here. Dodging away. And oh my god. The pizza into the backstab. That's going to be a chase completely reset. Noli's going to be in trouble here. Trap is going to be thrown, but taken out with the Nova. That's still going to be a nice waste of Nova here. And 07's going to be throwing his clone away. Nice body blocks here from the clone. Kind of making the... Oh, wait. We almost saw... a slam. We didn't see the Noli kind of mess up because of that clone. But we're going to see a Nova here into another M1. There might have been another pizza thrown, or maybe there will be. Nice catch here by Meat Kill. Not getting backstabbed. Taking the front stab by looking directly at 2-time. And it seems the entire team is here to support the one player that they want alive. The heal is going to come out. 2 bounces. A third one. Maybe a slam. And this could just be it for Taff here. If one Nova or an M1 comes out, that should just be a death. We're seeing some support from the Survivor team. Good survivalist body blocks. And some potential backstabs from 2-time later on. We're looking for the Taff, who seems to have ran away. Maybe hit somewhere. And maybe a bit of panic here from Noli, who has lost their target, hitting the tree. And that's going to be really rough for him. Only 15 seconds left. And he's going to have to find his kill. It seems Taff was found once again. 7 seconds. Can he clutch it out with a Nova? Oh my god, a backstab comes out, and that's going to be a 0k for MeatLovers. And we're going to see Golden on Noli next. Oh, for anybody who heard the soda sound, it was not a Bloxy-Cola item. That was just the skin that Elliot was using. That was brought up to me. No, yeah, that is just the Chef Gecko skin's pizza sound. And the skin, yeah, we might have to talk to Roll Committee about that one. Or are you gonna release the vid of V-Cup 1v1? I'll talk about that later at the end of the stream. I guess it doesn't matter, it's intermission, but yeah, I probably will. I need to release my 1v1 with Zert and the one with Yunfi, I guess, but that one's kind of bugged footage, so I'll probably make it into one big compact video. Alright, we're gonna start, guys. Sorry for the not too long delay. To be fair, this isn't the longest wait we've had for a match. Alright. So now we are gonna have MeatLovers on the Survivor versus Golden Znoli. Golden Znoli is gonna be looking for a Void Rush at the start here. Maybe just getting far enough into the map and getting a slam on the Taff. Very nice snipe at the start here. And maybe just gonna get a Nova here, and Elliot's gonna have to support very early. Nova's gonna hit, and that's gonna be a really rough start. Heal is gonna come out, but the M1 is also gonna come out. And maybe a Void Rush pretty soon. Two-time gets seen somehow. Amazing awareness here. And, ooh, it seems Noob might be taking the chase instead. Could be a very risky chase here. Maybe just taking some free damage on the Noob, though. Taff seems to be in a locked away corner. Not really a good spot for them. But no, we seem to be committing around here. Or maybe we were just baiting to try and get the Taff out. Yeah, we were baiting to get the Taff, and it worked. Taff's going to be hit once again. Noob's going to be body blocking. And yeah, two-time also body blocked quite well, wasting a lot of time. 07's also here. And we're going to see a really nice backstab. Oh my god. Great play here from the 2-time. And and a pizza's gonna come out. Nice Nova here, hitting the 0-7 and the TAF, it seems. Void Rush coming out, but sadly not gonna be hitting the TAF, who didn't run out in the open. Nice body blocks from 0-7, not getting themselves M1s. This is honestly a pretty good save from the Survivor team. Another Nova seems to have hit though, and TAF running into the killer with a bit of panic. And there's only a minute 30 to last, so this could be pretty bad here. Stab is coming out from 2-time, gonna be wasting a lot of time from the Noli. And Noli's gonna be switching to 2-time for some weird reason, even though 2-time is now full ablation. A TP is gonna come out. And maybe another pizza came out in the meantime, healing the TAF. Void Rush gonna come out, slamming the 0-7, and this could actually be a dead 0-7 if things don't go right. Golden Noli is gonna be able to dodge that TAF mine, and a Nova's gonna come out. 2-time is still around to help, and he's gonna get a nice backstab. Oh my god, 2 backstabs here, saving their team. MVP of the game seems to be 2-time and TAF, who has had a nice chase. This TP is not actually going to be helpful. Not really getting anything done from the Lee, who's going to throw a Nova. Maybe a noob's going to die here. No, we're going to see a slow from a very small TAF trap. And Elliot's going to be able to heal here. And this seems to be a pretty rough game for Noli. 23 seconds left only, and he has to get a kill here. A slam could save him, but he has to hit a slam, and that's going to be a pretty rough thing to do. He's going to use a lot of stamina. We're going to see a lot of body blocks, and Noob's going to take another M1. Very low health Noob. Void Rush is going to come out, but he's going to get juked out, and with 3 seconds left on the clock, this should just be a dead Noob, unless he messes up, and that's going to be 0K to 0K for a tie. And we're going to see no points on either side. So yeah, there might have been a banned skin on MeatLovers. Let me deal with this. Yeah, so I think because of the spotter skin on Noob being used, we're gonna have to be seeing a penalty. Alright. So yeah, it's gonna be 1-1, guys, because of MeatLovers using a blacklisted skin on Noob. They were using spotter, and I didn't catch it out, and they didn't catch it out, or asked for the game to restart it. So, yeah, there's gonna be a penalty, so it's gonna be 1-1. Oh yeah, no, it was MeatLovers on Survivor right now. My bad. Alright, we are still setting up, guys. We're gonna have Golden's killer already ready. We're just waiting on MeatLovers right now. Is Golden EU? No, both teams are NA. Golden has one EU player who isn't playing right now. Make them double check their skins this time? I think they will double check it on their own. The new player did say, like, I won't make that mistake again. It is, yeah, it is their bad, but yeah, skins are banned for a reason. It is because of how annoying some of them could get, or how OP some of them could get. So, it sucks, but yeah. That's why I made Meat Kill restart at the start, because I noticed it. Alright, we're gonna be starting soon, guys. We're gonna have MeatLovers on the Survivor against Golden's 1x, and here it goes. Alright. Here we go. Let me make sure there's no banned skins once again. Because if there is a banned skin, that could be bad. Okay, no, this skin is not blacklisted. Alright. And we're gonna see Entanglement hit through the wall immediately. An amazing start here. Sheletsky's gonna miss and get mass infection. Pretty rough. Pretty rough. Good start for 1x though. And it seems Elliot threw a pizza, but it didn't actually work out. Oh, we're gonna... Wait, what the fuck? Okay, we saw a beam for the overheal into the pizza grab. Interesting plays. And, okay, there is a trap from Taff. It's so small, though, that I don't think 1x is ever gonna run that tight. I mean, he totally could, but yeah. Nice backstab here from 2Time, saving the Sheletsky, who's probably just gonna go chicken. Or not. Seems to still be caught out on the middle of the map. No, he did heal, actually, with a chicken. And this seems to be kind of reset here of the chase. 1x gonna be looking to get this Sheletsky out of the way. We're gonna see a nice collateral from Jisakar. And Sheletsky didn't have to be so scared of the mass infection, but of course it's nice if it doesn't hit. But he did have the overheal from the beam. And we seem to be switching to the 2Time here, since Sheletsky is basically full health now. There is no reason to commit him anymore. You would rather go for someone who's a bit... Oh my god, nice tech play from the Taff and the 2Time, comboing to make the killer unable to do anything for a few seconds. We're gonna see shield here from Jisakar. Sadly, 1x is gonna be unable to do much because of that shield. And Aura Reed for the speed 1, gonna make 2Time have to hold the check spot. We're gonna see a nice beam saving 2Time from 20 damage, only taking a bit of poison, and mass infection is gonna come out once again. 2Time is gonna barely dodge that one, and they're gonna continue the chase around the truck here. Going back over to the wall, Sheletsky there for the support whenever needed. Entanglement's gonna come out, and that should be another shield. Jisakar playing out of their mind this match, shielding at every opportunity, beaming at every opportunity, and honestly just overall playing quite well. And Aura Reed's gonna come out for the speed 1, but it's not really gonna get anywhere. And we're gonna go back to chasing Sheletsky here, and nice overheal once again. But Elliot is right there for when the help is needed. 2Time could also be right there if they wanted to, but they are not. Taff has a lot of setups, and 5 seconds left on the clock with no kills, and that's just going to be a 0k for 1x, and MeatLovers is going to go on the killer. We're gonna start pretty soon, guys. Golden is ready. We're just waiting on MeatLovers killer. Alright, and here we go. With Timeless 1x for MeatLovers on killer here. Oops, I kind of forgot to update the scores, by the way. Sorry. So yeah. Timeless 1x, the MeatLovers killer, looking for his first kill, which might be Shedletsky or Elliot. We're seeing a Mass Infection and Entanglement both seem to miss. No, we did hit a Mass Infection on Elliot, and Elliot's getting mind gamed, and that's just going to be a really rough start for Golden, who's going to have to defend this 20 health survivor who cannot heal for 3 minutes now. 3 minutes of defending the survivor is going to be needed, or they're just going to lose 2-1. Taft Trap is going to be there for the slowdown, but that's going to be a kill, and that's going to be 2-1, and the win for MeatLovers, and that's going to be GG's. We will see what MeatLovers can do now for the rest of this game, but they have already gotten their win con. They can be satisfied. They just will have to play through the game. Nevertheless. Entanglement's going to come out and hit the Shedletsky here. Nice backstab from the 2-time. Great save on the Shedletsky there. Sadly, could not save the Elliot earlier, who just kind of died to 1x abilities that were not really defendable. If they did have someone like Taft set up around those areas, maybe. But sadly, it was not enough. Shedletsky getting a nice stab there, exactly when he needs it. And an Aura Reed's gonna come out with a Mass Infection. And Mass Infection might have hit someone. Probably not. Did we get a kill on Shedletsky through the wall? Amazing reads here by MeatLovers killer. And a nice backstab here from 2-time once again. The stuns are coming out, but sadly, the damage output is too much. All the hits are just coming through with the abilities. Mass Infection is going to come out again through the wall. And minions are going to be spawned. The Aura Reed's going to come out. And Entanglement's going to miss. But we're going to keep this Guest on the wall here. Throwing Mass Infection. Guest is going to run a bit in the direction of 1x, and now he's going to have to maybe react for an M1 here, or yeah, react to an M1. 2-time getting another backstab. Amazing plays from this 2-time, playing out of their mind, getting all the stabs they need. Entanglement's going to come out, and that's going to be an amazing snipe from 1x, who's going to get another hit in. That's going to be a one-shot Guest. Aura Reed's going to come out. Guest's going to run away to not get Mass Infection through the wall, and he is going to be zoned on the corner here. Sadly, going to be wasting a lot of stamina. I'm probably going to be dying here. Nice reaction, but a good bait from the 1x, getting another kill. And now it's just Taft and 2-time. 2-time having their full ablation, and Taft having traps set up everywhere. But even with all these traps set up, it's not going to be enough, and that's going to be already half of their health just gone. Mass Infection is going to come out, but not going to kill. And not even an Aura Reed, we're just going to send it over to the Taft, who's going to have good reactions on the chase here. With only a minute 25 to last, they could definitely win, or at least, sorry, not win, but last with the 3k. Mass Infection is not going to kill here. Entanglement's going to come out, going to miss completely. These shots are from across the map, after all. 2-time is going to be there to help. With only a minute 5, they could keep this down to a 3k if they just get a nice stab from 2-time, and if 1x doesn't get some lucky hits. Mass Infection is going to come out, not going to be able to hit, and Taft should be able to run away. That's going to be a stab from 2-time, but not going to be able to do anything. And we should see a dead Taft pretty soon. And now we're going to have to go over to the 2-time, playing for the end game. Crouching after the teleport, hoping that this saves him. But another Aura Reed's going to come out, and this might be how 1x finds his last target. Entanglement's going to come out, going to miss completely. And let's see if 2-time can win this 1v1 here. Going to be running around the shack and getting a stab, but it's not going to be a backstab. It will just be a front stab, giving him a tiny bit of health, but not much else. We're going to see a Mass Infection hitting, and maybe an Entanglement pretty soon. Entanglement's going to barely miss, and 2-time's going to struggle to survive, but it's still going to be alive. Gonna be running back to the bottom of the map here. Mass Infection coming out once again. Not gonna be able to hit, though. Two-time running into a wall. Jacob's gonna come out, and that's gonna be a 5K for MeatLovers. Getting a sweep for the win. And that's gonna be a GG's for both sides. Thank you, everybody who came to watch. Next games that will be streamed will be, I think the winners, basically the winners final between Scenecore and MeatLovers. But otherwise, we're going to have a lot of losers bracket matches that will happen. They might not be streamed, but once Scenecore or MeatLovers are waiting for the end, we might see some finals. So yeah, semifinals will be happening pretty soon. Please do stay tuned, and thank you to everybody who came to the stream.